Stewart Vernon is a dynamic young CEO and lifelong entrepreneur who can deliver a wide range of topics for your audience. Stewart founded and serves as the CEO of the nation's largest swimming pool company, while also devoting time to new startups. He is also an angel investor, encouraging small business opportunities, and is serving as the first ever entrepreneur in residence at Mercer University's Business School.
So my business today is ASP, which stands for America's Swimming Pool Company. And we are the nation's largest swimming pool maintenance, repair, and renovation franchise. By the time I was 16 years old, my father gave me the greatest gift, though, that anyone has ever given me, and that was the realization that I needed money. And I'll tell you how he did it. So I was fortunate enough when I turned 16 years old, he came to me and sat me down. He said, "Stewart, I'm willing to buy you a used car." When I turned 16, he said, "I'm willing to give you the insurance. I'll put you on my insurance, and you can drive that car, and the only thing that you're going to need is put gas in it." Well, to me, that sounded great, right? It was a great deal. But what did I need? I needed money to put the gas in the car. So that was when Complete Auto Detail was born. I was 16 years old, and I started a real car wash company. Had marketing, had a list. By the time I was 17, I had a list of over 100 well-to-do customers in the Macon area who were my regular car wash customers. My company today, who we are today, was started by me being fired. And it was started before, I was fired before we ever cleaned the first swimming pool from that company. So I'll tell you, you never know when a door slammed in your face is actually going to be the greatest thing that ever happened to you.
So I hung up the phone. I mean, I'm 22 years old. I did what most anybody would do at that moment. I sit down on the floor, I take a minute, I call home, right? Phone rings, Dad. I said, "Look, here's the deal, man. Here's what just happened. Kick in the gut moment. I didn't know what to do." I said, "I'm going to start this business anyway. I've done all the work. I've done all the research. I've been doing this. I've put all the plans together. I know the deal." Now, you got to understand my father, pediatrician, very conservative baby doctor, put himself through college. He says, "Stewart, let me tell you something, son. You can do just about anything you want to do, but you're not going to go into competition against these men. Here's what could happen. Here's the downside risk. They are going to squash you like a bug. Think about all of these things and all of these problems that are going to come by you trying to compete with these giants." And I gave him his due time. I listened to him for a few minutes, and I paused, and I said, "Dad, I appreciate everything you've said. Will you please put Mommy on the phone?"
Your cash flow that goes into your pocket is not just equal to your profit that you show on paper. It's how well your people and your processes impact the profit, which impacts the cash that flows into your pocket.
The word entrepreneur actually comes from the French verb entreprendre, to undertake. Right? And I think all of you sitting in this room right now can understand that. As entrepreneurs, that is our job. That is what we do. Right? We're willing to do the heavy lifting. We're willing to go out. We're willing to undertake.
I think like a lot of you in this room know, I knew that I wanted to start my own business when I graduated. And so it was about this time that I started calling back on some of my car wash customers that I had, because remember, when you've got contacts and you've made business contacts, they're always going to be your contacts. Okay, remember that. They're always going to be somebody you can call back on in the future.
He said, "Students, remember this." He said, "I like big ships, and I like small ships. I like pretty ships, and I like ugly ships, but I don't like partnerships." And I'm writing it down, right? It's just absolutely gold. However, I tell you, I stand here today looking back on my last 15 years in business that I've spent disproving that. I feel like that my journey has been centered around partnerships. I feel like my journey is centered around the power of partnerships, leveraging those relationships that are with those closest to you to be better than you ever could on your own.
How often have you heard me say, as you analyze your business, are you working on your business or are you stuck working in it? A lot of you know my philosophy with 1 + 1 = 3 in the business world, with partnerships and with franchise relationships. That's what a healthy franchise relationship is going to do. Take your one plus our one and both come out better than we would have on our own.